Hey, this is Wayne Williams. Speaking of horses, we're in Georgia. We're at the Gait Percherons for the Equine Rescue Open House. This is right near Waleska, Georgia. This is the Gait Percheron Rescue. Let's go inside because there's a lot of neat things to see at this open house with the Draft Horse Rescue. And we are in beautiful North Georgia. We're near Waleska, Georgia. And Denise Polidor is my guest. Now, you are the director or the founder of Gait Percheron Rescue. So what I want you to tell us right now is how you got into doing this. What led you to starting this Percheron Rescue? You take other horses now too, but
yes.
Give us a history of how you got into this.
Well, back in the 90s, I used to breed and show Percherons a lot, and I slowly got out of breeding, and I've always rescued on my farm. My neighbors would come to me with old Amish horses that were in pretty bad way and old race horses and ask me to help them, and then I'd find them good homes. That was privately. I never started an organization until I moved down here to Georgia. And that was in April 18th, 2011. And it was basically out of my love for horses.
Well, this is the second anniversary for the rescue, right?
Yes, yes, second anniversary. So we've been here 2 years and getting bigger and bigger every day.
Well, I can tell you my impression when I first drove up this fine April day on your second anniversary. It's a gorgeous day. You've got a lot of horses in here on rescue, and you got them from all over the country.
All over the United States. We've recently gotten Junior from Michigan. We have gotten them from New York. Actually, that horse just got adopted out and went to his new home. We get them from Indiana, Illinois, Pennsylvania, Ohio, New Jersey, Florida, all over. Whoever needs us, you know, we try to help as long as we have the room and the funds to take care of the horse.
Well, in an economic time like we got now, it's even a little more critical because horses that the people don't really want to abuse or neglect, but economic times sometimes dictate things, and horses can be a drain on family finances if they've gone south on you.
Yes, we've gotten several surrenders, we call them, from the owners that come forward before anything happens to the horse and just say, well, I can't afford this horse, I lost my job, I have medical reasons, we really don't want to sell him, and could you take him in as a sanctuary horse? And whenever we do have sanctuary horses that come in like that through economic times, we try to fit them into our program, like summer children's camp. We try to promote by going to parades and horse shows to promote the rescue and educate people while we're out and about the rescue.
Kaylee. This is Lucas and Draco. Draco obviously is a lot larger than Lucas. Lucas is an Arabian. Lucas is 4 years old, and he actually performed in the Ringling Circus for a couple of years. So he is an actual circus horse. Now Draco thinks he's a circus horse. He likes to try to do circus horse tricks. Draco is an 8-year-old Percheron gelding. Excuse me. And these horses belong in Dalton. We run a carriage service called Down South Carriage Service. So he also does weddings, parades, horse shows. Draco's a pretty special horse as well. He does draft horse barrel racing at the horse shows. He's undefeated 4 years in a row. So he is a
Hey, speaking of horses, and we're here in beautiful Waleska, Georgia. And why are we here? Well, you've been watching the show Gait.
Iron Gait Horse Rescue.
Right.
Absolutely. We're a Percheron Rescue located here in Waleska, Georgia. We rescue mainly Percheron horses, but we also rescue, horses of all sizes. We never turn down a horse, that's in need of rescue and find new homes. We save them from starvation, slaughter, and abuse. Just like right here. We have a friend right here. John Stryker is with me. Now, John is the... Stykes, I'm sorry. John Stykes is with me. Now, John is the head trainer here. I'm correct. I'm the spokesperson and head horse trainer here at Iron Gait. And, work with the horses and, speak on behalf of the rescue and try to increase awareness for the people here at the rescue. Now, tell us a little bit about, you've got horses here from all over the country, right? Yes, sir. We have, anywhere horses are, being starved or abused or anywhere they need us to come pick them up. We come pick them up and we save those horses and hopefully find them good homes. And I know you've got some horses in there looking really good. You got some horses that even though they might look, don't worry if they look a little bit undernourished or whatever, because you can't bring them back immediately. You have to bring them back to health slowly. You can't just overfeed, right? That's right. What we do is we bring the horses in. Some of them, when they come in, they're completely malnourished. You can see the bones, you can see the ribs. We start giving them on a regular feed routine. We start giving them the proper nutrition. And after a few months, hopefully the horse has gained enough strength and has filled out and we can find it a new home. So you bring them in here, and the training part of it, what do you do training-wise with these horses? Well, mainly we want to work with the horses. A lot of the horses were given up because maybe the owner couldn't handle them or for various reasons that, they were having a hard time with that horse. So we make sure that when the horses come in, they're at least good enough to where people can adopt those horses out. And that way I make it easier for the horse owner when they get the horse to kind of work with that horse and find it a good home and be able to, be a good match for the person that gets it. And we got a beautiful day here. What a setting this is. We're going to show you some shots in a minute of the setting around here. But now, John, you got another claim to fame. You have been on the History Channel in Full Metal Jousting? Full Metal Jousting, that's correct. We did full armor, heavy armor, full contact jousting. And now we're traveling around the country doing the, jousting with the Knights of Valor. We were on the History Channel Sunday nights at 10, February through April. And it was a fantastic show, and we loved every minute of it. And now, now I'm traveling around the country doing that, in addition to here at the rescue, working with the horses and, just loving the horse industry. I know. Who's our friend right here? This is Randolph. Randolph, okay. Sure. Now, can you tell us anything about Randolph? Yeah, Randolph came in. He's got Cushing's, and he came in. You know what? I think Denise would be probably the better person to tell you about Randolph, but he's got a great story, and he was actually on the news. But Denise loves telling that story. That's somebody that you should definitely ask about Randolph. In our talk with Denise, we will be asking about Randolph. So, John, thank you. Absolutely. All right, thanks a lot, and stay with us here on Speaking of Horses. We're at the Iron Gait Draft Horse or Percheron Rescue. Although there's more than Percherons here, but that's the main thrust. And the whole show, as you're watching here, is devoted to that. So stay with us. We got more coming on Speaking of Horses. Hi, this is Wayne Williams, Speaking of Horses, and we want to take a moment to thank many of the fine sponsors that help to make Speaking of Horses TV happen for you. We want to give a great big thank you to Equine Clot. This is a product you can carry in your saddlebags or carry with you in your horse trailer. Any injuries, you wrap it on. It's an immediate clotting process. Equine Clot. Check it out. Also to Equestria Safe. Equestria Safe is a wonderful company. They handle all the safety products from vests, glowing bands, all types of safety products. Please check out Equestria Safe. You're going to love the product lines and the safety ideas they have for you while riding your horse. Thanks to all the sponsors who make Speaking of Horses happen for you.
There's a couple of pretty advanced tricks. One, he knows the Spanish walk. Good boy.
All right. right, we're back with Denise. This is Junior. Junior's walking out of camera. Let's move him in. Junior is a very special rescue story. Tell us about Junior's rescue.
I was contacted by the Humane Society up in Michigan. They seized him and 4 donkeys off a certain person, and they had him several months. Tried to find a home for him, and nobody wanted to handle him because of his size, which he's 20 hands, which is rather large.
Rather large, yes.
And everybody was afraid of him. They said he was uncontrollable, and they were just afraid of him to handle, go feed, anything. They couldn't get a halter on him. But graciously, Ford Motor Company donated the funds for trailering him from Michigan to our farm in Georgia. And Junior is now here for sanctuary. He does have bad cataract in one eye, which we're going to see if it's treatable to help him. And he had a bad foot problem, which we have that under control already. We're going to retrain him and try to get him to be rescue awareness out in public at horse shows, fairs, parades, what have you.
Junior is quite the horse, and I'm going to move back in there just so you can see how big Junior is. But you said he's almost 20 hands.
He's 20 hands.
So what we were talking about earlier was having you actually get some certified measurements and see if he hasn't come up there into that tallest or next to the tallest horse, get that verified.
Yeah. We have measured him. Couldn't get him to stand still. Oops. I'll get him. Couldn't get him to stand still long enough to get a photo for measurements. But next time the vet is out, when they have to sedate him or something, then we will definitely get the measurements up. But there is a Belgian, actually the farm, I'm not sure what state it's in.
It's radar, right?
I believe so.
He's like 19.3 or something.
Well, no, there's actually a Belgian, his name's Big Jake, and he is 20.275 hands.
I didn't know about him.
Hi, I'm Kennedy.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
Hi, I'm Farah.
Hi, I'm Candace.
Hi, I'm Carrie. Hi, I'm Brenna.
Hi, I'm Jordan.
Hi, I'm Megan.
Hi, I'm Kenny.
Hi, I'm Billy.
Hi, I'm Corey.
Hi, I'm Mason.
Support our needs!
Hey everybody, we're the Rats from all around Georgia. We're glad to be here with you today. Here's something about the Rolling Stones. I can't get no satisfaction. I can't get no satisfaction. Well, I tried, and I tried, and I tried, and I tried. I can't get no, I can't get no. When I'm driving in my car, and a man come on the radio, he's telling me more and more about some useless information supposed to drive my imagination. I can't
Horses would like to thank the people who have made Speaking of Horses TV possible. To Equessentials, all your horse grooming, coat and care products specifically designed for your horse. A thank you to King Barns, custom-built barns, any style, any project you'd like. Get a hold of King Barns. To Overland Carts, if you want that versatile utility cart for your stable that can do anything, check out Overland Carts. Stall Butler, a unique design on how you can muck your stalls and save 90% of your shavings for reuse. Check out Stall Butler. And Eagle Erie Equine, modular systems for saddle racks, tack bars, and the like. Totally organize your tack room with Eagle Erie Equine. Thanks to all of these fine people who make Speaking of Horses possible. Well, we're still here, Iron Gait Percheron Rescue. Candace Lee is my guest. Now, you volunteer here, you work here, but you also have adopted a couple of horses?
I have. I've adopted 2 horses. I have a 7-year-old Paint. She's an Arabian cross. She came in with 22 other horses that were rescued off of a breeding farm for neglect reasons. And when she arrived here at Iron Gate, she could hardly stand up coming off the trailer. And they had several pregnant mares along with her within that herd, and a couple that we still have here, but most of that herd has been adopted. I also have a 7-year-old Percheron mare, and she was rescued from what they call a kill buyer. Basically, up north, they'll have these big auctions with all kinds of horses, draft horses, quarter horses, anything. And these kill buyers will buy them out of auction and take them back to their farms and hold them until they make a trip to the slaughterhouse, either north or south of the border. So she was rescued from that actual kill buyer's lot just a few days before she would have gone to be slaughtered as well.
Wow. So adopting them is quite, and you get to come out here and work with them too,
Yes,
right?
Absolutely, yes. I come out, I say 2 times a week. That usually turns into 3 or 4 times a week because you're having a rough day, you're stressed, you just come out and it relieves whatever you have going on.
You just said a key word, because anybody with horses understands that if you're having a bad day, if things aren't going right, you need only to spend about 10 minutes around your horses and it all changes, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Even being on the farm, I like to sometimes just come out and watch them out in the field with the herd, the way they communicate with each other. You can really see when we get a horse in that is very frail and poor looking, they seem defeated. Their head hangs very low. They're very, like people have just, taken everything they have from them, these people that they were with in their past. And throughout just a few days, in the weeks that they're here, they start coming back to life. You start seeing their personality. They take their role in the herd. It's very interesting to watch them blossom back into the horse they are.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Well, and it's the beautiful part of it is you're really helping horses, but you help yourself very much too, don't you?
Absolutely. Yeah. I had when I first started volunteering here, I had recently lost a child and during pregnancy, and I was very feeling defeated myself. And they definitely brought me back to. They're very spiritual, and they sense things about people. They can tell when you're feeling down. My Percheron that I have, when I'm having a bad day, it never fails that when I go out to get her, she'll come and just tuck that head down over my shoulder like, it's okay, it's going to be okay. It's like she's thanking me for being there for her, and of course I thank her for being there for me, because that's how I feel that she is there for me a lot. So. And
I'll bet you that a lot of the volunteers have a really touching story too to tell about how things have helped them here too.
Absolutely. We all, pretty much everyone I can think of off the top of my head has either been influenced by the horses directly. One thing that I love about horses is it's good for kids that maybe need some direction in life to come out here and just be able to work with the horses and have a purpose. And it's addicting. You come out one time and you want to come out 3 or 4 times a week, and next thing you know, you're spending your spare time here doing a great thing. So it's keeping a lot of kids out of trouble as well. That's one thing that I love about the volunteer program here.
Very much. Candace, thank you.
Thank you.
Stay with us. We got more coming. We're at the Iron Gate Percheron Rescue, and we're in beautiful North Georgia. We got more coming on Speaking of Horses. All right, we are here, Iron Gate Percheron Rescue. Got a lot of other horses too. Billy Mitchell is my guest right now. Now, you do a lot of work here. You're on the board. And we were commenting earlier, you're the one on the board that they left your name off the list, right?
That's correct. Maybe that's a good thing.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't
no.
get the phone calls then.
Anyway, this is a little horse here that you adopted. So tell us about this horse.
Angel was part of a paint herd of 23 star horses, and she was one of 4 babies. And my husband and I adopted her. Actually, she was his birthday present, but she's my horse. And I have a fear of horses. I used to be terrified of horses. And Angel is the one that taught me not to be afraid. She is my special girl.
Now, you told me earlier that you started out by taking pictures of horses and you gradually grew into working with them. How did that kind of progress?
Well, I couldn't get around the horses, and even though I loved them from afar, my fear was crippling. I couldn't get to them. And so I started taking pictures of them, and in some ways, capturing the soul of the horse, of each personality of each horse. And that's how I learned how each horse is individual and he trusted me in different ways. And it's kind of hard to explain.
But then you started getting involved here as you grew with that, and it's just the horses and the rescue facility not only help the horses, but they help people too, like yourself. Right?
That's correct. Yeah, Angel learned to trust me because she had never trusted a human before, and she taught me to trust her. So that was a mutual thing that we learned together, and love grew out of that.
Now those bonds between the horse and the human are quite a great, strong bond when it gets developed.
Yeah, I find when I'm not here at the rescue with her, I'm wanting to be here with her.
Yeah.
And she's my part of my soul.
Horses are very telepathic too. They can read exactly what you're thinking.
Oh yeah, and she knows what kind of mood I'm in, and she knows when my fear crops up, because it still does crop up sometimes. And she knows that, and that's when she's the most gentle with me. And she will be acting up for my husband, and I'll take it from her, and she knows that I'm afraid, and she will be just as gentle as she can be with me.
Well, Billy, I know it's a great story, and we appreciate you taking a moment here to tell us, because the open house is going on. There's a lot of things happening. We came back to be right by your horse. What's the horse's name again?
Angel. She was named after the 8 women and the 4 horse trailers that went to save this herd, and I call this the guardian angels.
Wow.
And so she was named after the 8 women.
Billy, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we're at the Iron Gate Percheron Rescue, and we got more coming. Stay with us on Speaking of Horses. Well, again, we're still here at the Iron Gate Percheron Rescue. Corey Comiskey is my guest. Now, Corey is a volunteer here. You've been here since they started, right?
I've been here actually since August of 2012.
Okay, so tell us what got you involved in the rescue.
Actually, I saw it on Facebook. I saw a friend is a volunteer here. Her name's Candace, and she posted some pictures of the horses, and I've been around horses my whole life, so I wanted to get involved, and there's nothing more rewarding than being a part of something that's, to do such an amazing thing for these horses and give them a second chance that they all deserve. So.
Now, what kind of horses have you had on your own?
I had a saddlebred. His name was Riley for 23 years of my life. He passed away in September of 2011. So after he passed away, I wasn't around horses for about a year. I competed on the Kennesaw equestrian team, and I just wanted to get more involved with horses. So I came up here, and I haven't left yet until they kick me out. So
it's an amazing setup here.
I love it. Yes, everything's organized, and all the volunteers work hard.
And I am very impressed when I came in to take a look at this. It's a beautiful facility. A lot of horses besides Percherons being rescued.
Correct. They rescued a paint bird. They take anything from the counties, that the horses that are basically seized by the counties, they take them in. And Denise will basically take anything.
Well, it's a great organization. I'm sure you have a great time volunteering.
I do. I have a blast, and if anybody else wants to be part of it, we love volunteers.
Get a hold of Corey. Now, you're not Comiskey Park in Chicago.
No, but I tell people that. So.
Anyway, get a hold of them here it's Iron Gait Percheron Rescue, and we're here for this whole show, showing you what they do, what they're about, and how they help horses, and how the horses help them.
Correct.
Thank you, Corey.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks. Stay with us. We got more coming right here. Speaking of horses.
Thank you.
Yeah, rednecktube.com is a social media website. It's a mixture between Facebook and YouTube. It's a little of both. The reason why we picked the name Redneck, it's humorous. Everybody knows what Redneck is. They come to the site. We've got videos, jokes. We've got pictures. We've also got a Facebook page. Like us on Facebook. Check out rednecktube.com. Give us a click.
Hey, this is Wayne Williams. Speaking of horses, we're in Georgia. We're at the Iron Gait Percherons for the Equine Rescue Open House.